The Howitzer, otherwise known as the Kaboom Gun, the make enemy infantry go boom gun, the make enemy tank go boom and disable track gun, and the make enemy go where the hell do my units go gun. The Howitzer has 4 tiers: field gun, mobile field gun, howitzer, and mobile howitzer. Now let's go to the first tier of the tree. The field gun. It is the most basic artillery unit in the game, with a long range damage capability, poor mobility, has 2 firing modes: artillery and cannon. It's vulnerable to any unit and is recommended to pair to the radio and tow it with a supply truck for moving around. Now let's get to the stats. Production cost 65 ticks, HP 50, armor 0, mobility 1, tracks, sight 2, and now the weaponry. Artillery, damage 45, ammo 3, range 2 to 6 tiles, cooldown 0 turns. And his second option is cannon. It has a damage of 55, ammo of 2, range of 3, and cooldown of 0 turns. In-game description: an artillery piece that is able to fire at any enemies in front of it, gains a much greater range when paired a radio unit. Now let's move on to the second tier, the mobile field gun. The mobile field gun has the same stats as before, but with some changes. It has an armor of 15, has a significantly improved mobility of 4, has a fuel tank of 5, and is costlier. It has a cost of 100 ticks. Now on to the third tier, the howitzer. Now the howitzer plays the same as a field gun, but it has the ability to inflict heavy damage in a wide area. However, it has a longer cooldown and cannot move on its own,
Mauricio, I can't move it, Maurice.
and has less ammunition. Now let's move on to stats. Production cost 100, HP 50, armor 0, mobility 0, sight 2, and now it's weaponry. Damage 70, ammo 2, range 2 to 8 tiles, and cooldown is 1 turn. The howitzer is, well, not a great unit, mainly because of its mobility, but it has a great firepower in deleting troops, but has a slow reload. Now let's move on to the last tier, the mobile howitzer. The mobile howitzer, as the name suggests, it's now mobile without the need for supply trucks to carry it, and has the same stats as the mobile field gun for its armor, mobility, and fuel capacity. You should use this over the howitzer mainly because of its maneuverability. Now, what do I think about these artillery units? Well, first, they are pretty gosh darn useful into eliminating both armored and infantry units. It's recommended to have a unit that has a radio perk, and some units that have good sight. The howitzers are basically defenseless and useless without a radio. And second, these units can be captured by infantry. So, if you see a lone enemy artillery unit, you should consider capturing it, then destroying it. These units are best used as support units. With enough firepower and kaboom, you can delete units in the first turn combined with your other units. Thank you so much for reaching the end of the video. Please do like and subscribe, and have a nice day. See ya!